Hello, and thanks for joining me. I'm doing my personal size planner setup for the week. Just give you a quick flip through while we're here, if you haven't seen it before. I'm adoring this kikki.K There She Is planner. Really working so well for me. I have some nice decorations in here. I've kept the original dividers but just added some bits and pieces to it. We have our month of March here, which is working well. I haven't set up April yet, but I will be doing that very soon, maybe even today. And then my weekly section starts with this gold foiled Dream Then Do card from kikki.K and vellum from the Planner Sophisticate. And I've kept this divider as is because it is so pretty. So what I've been doing is grabbing leftover kits and using them here in the planner, and that is again what I'm going to do this week. So this was my first week in here, and this was last week in here, and of course I'm up to the next week. So today I'm planning for the week of the 25th of March, and I've just finished filming the plan with me in my B6, which is the main planner that I have at home on my desk, and then I take this personal size planner with me to work each day. It just fits so much better in my bag, and I don't know, I just find it a lot easier being so compact. So last week's B6 I used this Sanctuary kit from GP Sticker Studio, and it's gorgeous, but there's enough left over for me to use that this week, and I thought that's what I would do this week. So I have my dates and days here and a bit of deco left. I have a bunch of strips here, no washi, but all of these strips. I have all of these, and these are all individuals, which is pretty cool. So lots of little things. I have a couple of checklists left, so what I thought I'd do with these is chop off the little flaggy bit, and therefore I'd have 6 3-heart checklists. And then I've got some half boxes left, just the one full box, but I don't think I need that. I also have all of these heart checklists left, and I have a little bit of a deco and these little flaggy label-y things here, and I've got 2 to-dos and 2 to-days. Did I have more? I saw these ones here as well. These are not to-dos or to-days, they're odds and ends, and they're goal, happy mail, important, to clean, to buy, reminder, to go, exercise, and dinners. So we shall see how this works out. Now the lack of washi does, I did not realise I'd used all the washi, so what I have been doing, to show you here, is putting a strip across the bottom and then something at the top. So I guess since it's the last thing that, it can be the last thing that I do, so I won't worry about it for now. I'm going to start off by putting down my days of the week, and it has been working for me to have those hanging off the side of the box. It gives me a little more space to plan out the week, because I'm trying to be quite minimal in this planner, so as to just make sure I just focus on the work. This is just for work, this planner, predominantly. Because I take it with me on the go, if you like. I do have times where I do need to use it for personal things because I need to write something down, but the scheduling part of the planner predominantly is for work. Look, we'll see how it goes. There's always going to be a bit of overlap, I think, isn't there? And also, I'm one of these people who think you really need to know what's happening in your personal life when you're at work, and what's happening in your work life when you're not at work, because how else are you going to schedule things properly? So I don't really know if I really want to put Saturday and Sunday down. In fact, I am not going to. This week I was tempted to actually use this section for like big to-dos, like extra stuff that wouldn't fit in the week. And I've just ruined that now by tearing up my page. But I am just going to put this weekend sticker down because it's big and gorgeous. Like I said, it's a work planner predominantly, so do you fit right across? You're a bit bigger. Okay, good to know. Let's hang you off this side a little bit, and then you should. Perfect. Now, because I used this last week, it's starting here at the 25th. So I'll just throw these down. I'm not going to be too particular about neatness today. Well, I am, but if they're a bit lopsided, I don't care. I think last week I put these on before I put the big stickers down. I put the date dot on the day, and that seemed to be a little better. But this week I'm not using a 30 and a 31, so that's okay. Alright, so that's the main part of the week. So what I have been doing is putting the today under the date, under the day of the week, sorry, and the to-do, a bigger to-do section on the left of that. So I'm not going to mess with it, except that I only have 2 todays and 2 to-dos in this whole kit. So I might, what will I do? Not quite sure what I'm going to do here. I think we've got a lot of, have we got one of these little ones? We haven't. We do have strips though from memory. It's the washi page, yeah. So I have these little strips, and they're all, these 3 are the same size, so I could use those. Ah, it's too confusing. Right, well, look, why don't I start with the todays that I've got. I'm going to put this under the Monday. Just check that I'm in frame. And what I have been putting on top of that is either a flag. Where are my flags? So I've got these 4 flags here, or I've been using a quarter box. So I think I'll use the half box. I think I'll use a half box on the days that I have meetings. And then I'm just going to get my to-do. I don't know what's going to happen here because any minute now the to-dos are going to run out. What I might do is grab a different kit and mix it up a little. So I want these checklists, and I'm just going to cut them out of this sticker because I am going to cut them in half. These are vinyl, so it's not cutting super well. These good old scissors. I'm going to cut the little flaggy bit off the bottom, which is sacrilegious, I know, but it is what it is. Story of my life. And then I'll just cut these in half, like so. So I've got my little 3-heart checklist for Monday. Adorable. Now I'll come back to how that's going to pan out shortly. Alright, so I only have 1 today and 1 to do left. Let me just grab the kit that I used in my B6 today. Now this has got a whole bunch of todays and to-dos, and the colours are pretty good, so you know what's going to happen, don't you? What I might do is swap out this today that's already in here with one of these just for consistency. Now I have torn up my page here, I know. So let's hope this covers it up nicely. Now in the last video I started talking about Netflix and got sidetracked. I've started watching The Pretty Little Liars Perfectionist. Have we seen that one? It's was on Foxtel, I think on Thursday night. I was chatting with my friend on the phone Thursday night, so I didn't watch it, but I watched it yesterday on catch up, and it's great. I love Pretty Little Liars. It's one of my favourite shows ever. So I was very excited to see like a spinning off kind of show coming on. And Tuesday meetings? Yes, Tuesday meetings. So yeah, I watched that, but it's just being released one episode at a time. But you know, that's fine, whatever they want to do. It does mean that I have to wait. Which I can do. I promise. I'll use one of these to-dos. I think I'm going to have just enough now if I mix up these with the other ones. So I guess that's the disadvantage of using a kit the second time around, you know, leftovers, is that you can potentially not have enough of the ones that you want to fill out your week. That's okay. It's working for me, so I'm happy. I'm going to use this. No, I won't use the same. I'll go back to my other one. This to do here. Put that down there with, where did my single checklist go? This one here. This table's an absolute mess today. Like that. So now I need it today for Wednesday. Now Wednesday doesn't have any meetings at this stage. And one thing I forgot to put in my B6 is that it's my mum and dad's wedding anniversary. So I'm going to mark that with this bunch of peonies here. And I'm going to put that on, maybe on this little flaggy thing. Wow, these stickers really tear this paper. I'm just going to put it there because in case I want to put something above it. So I'll cover up the edge of this sticker with those beautiful flowers. Alright, so that's the first half of the week. If I move across to Thursday, I'll put down this to-do sticker that I've had stuck to my hand for half an hour. And 3 little hearts. And then Thursday, let's turn the page in my planner. There is a meeting on Thursday. There's only one, so I'm just going to use a small box. I need it today first, don't I? I don't really need these, actually. I could just have it under Thursday, but just to be consistent, I'm going to put it in like so. And I'll put this little quarter box under that for my meeting. And then Friday is no meetings. Oh my goodness. I've got my to-dos. And probably should white out the Friday underneath there, but I'm not too bothered. I'll put down my today. And a little checklist. Sorry guys, just ran out of battery there for a second. So I have, I just put down this checklist for the to-dos on Friday. Now I have, we're going out for dinner, work friends, on Friday night, so I'm just sort of figuring out what to mark that with. I think I might use just this little flag because it's pretty cute. I'm going to put it this way actually. And I'll put, actually I probably should put something over that so I can write what's going on. I've got these little clipboards, so I might use one of those. Maybe instead of this actually. Can I get this off without tearing too much? Apparently not. I'm really tearing up the paper today, aren't I? I'm just going to put it here on the side. And then I'm going to put some deco there to hide that little mess I've made. I think this tall one's nice. Let's put that like so. All right, that is that. It's a pretty simple little spread. I just want to put some washi down, so I'm going to go grab some and I'll be back in just a sec. Alright, I'm back, and what I've brought with me is this Simply Gilded washi with the silver bows. I think these colours will work quite nicely with the rest of this kit. So, if I can just peel that back. Yeah, I think with this pink paper in particular, it's so pretty. I'm going to put it down here, and I probably should have done it first because I am going to cover up that box and that deco, so I'll just lift it like so, and I can fit this underneath, just layer that on top. There we go, that worked surprisingly. So I'll just snip that off. I'll snip off this excess here as well. And then the other side. Oh, I just love this. It's so beautiful. These colours are divine. Just perfect. I think I was slightly disappointed when I got it because it was silver foil. I knew it was silver foil when I bought it, but I'd kind of rethought the whole silver thing. But in hindsight, it's gorgeous. I'm sure it'll be just as gorgeous in gold, of course, but it goes nicely with this spread, I think, because we have that marble in there, so works nicely. I'm going to put the skinny one across the top. I do want to cover up that month there with something, but I think it's not in the right spot to cover it up with this. So I'll put it above and then I'll figure out the month next. Maybe I can just write the month in. That's a novel concept, isn't it? Snip that off there. So the other thing I've been watching on Netflix is Queer Eye. I've just finished actually all 3 seasons. I've watched the other 2 seasons previously, but I watched the 3rd season over the last couple of weeks. Another show that warms my heart. Really special. And yeah, if you have any recommendations, let me know. I feel like I've seen everything there is to see on Netflix. Well, everything that I want to see. I'm currently, as I said, watching, I just started The Good Place just today, in fact. So I'm only 1 episode down. I tried to watch Sabrina, but it didn't really grab me. I've been watching Riverdale for a long time, but I kind of stopped watching that as well. Alright, so here we are with our week ahead. very excited for this week. Don't know why. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. But I'm just seeing if there's anything in here that I can use. I feel like this little geotag will cover up that very well, but it kind of needs to point to something, so there's not much point doing that, is there? It is payday this week, so I probably should put my payday in because I'm very excited by that. So I will actually, and that is on Thursday, so I'll pop him in there. Anything else I can take out of here? Coffee for Monday, of course. Monday coffee. I'll put it on this little meeting box, I think. I might put it next to the meeting box, actually. So I need to do some work on the weekend. It's personal work, so I might use the little work sticker. And then also I have a memorial to go to on Sunday, but none of those really work for that, so I'll put that aside for now. Now where's the little flag I had? I think this little flag with the work on top will work nicely there. And then on Sunday, I want to put down you know, my primroses are my favourite things ever. I just want to put the puppy one down. It's so cute. I will spend some time with Miss G on Sunday, and like I said, this planner is predominantly not for work, for personal, so at the moment that could change. Now where's my planner? Oh, perhaps I better write everything in. Alright, I'm going to write everything in and I'll be back. Okay, here we go. This is the final setup. I've just written March and 25th to 31st. I didn't know what else to put there. Any ideas, guys, let me know. Maybe another strip of a different washi would be good. But anyway, I've written in my meetings for each day that there are meetings, just the 3 days so far. And I've written those in uppercase letters. I just think it kind of makes it stand out a bit more. And then for my to-dos each day, I've just put in what I've already done in my B6 and tried to just kind of minimalize it. And each day I have 2 work things, 1 personal thing that I need to get done, except Friday I've left fairly blank because, as you know, my week kind of cascades out into the end of the week. And for the weekend I've written the memorial down at noon, and then just 3 things that I would like to focus on the weekend that are kind of work-ish related, personal work. And then of course the little GG one here. And I've got Mum and Dad's 48th wedding anniversary here. That reminds me that I've got 2 more years left before I have to plan a big party for them. So that's it. That's the week ahead in my personal size planner. Just to maybe show you the rest of the plan. I showed you the beginning at the beginning of the video, but after the weekly section I have my to-do, and just see if there's anything here. I think there isn't. I have like a daily section, so I kind of put a running to-do list here, and you can see I put OMG here because there was heaps that I hadn't done, but I have ticked off a lot more since then. And then I have the other things that I wanted to do. I've kind of put personal and work kind of stuff separated here. And then in the next section, at the moment I'm keeping meeting notes in here, so I'll skip those, but there's some meeting notes from work in there. And then at the end I've got, at the next section I've got this great Get It Girl paper here, And in this section I have some notes, and I think from memory, actually it's my shopping list at the moment, so I've got all those things off my shopping list, and this is the part that stays open on my desk when I come home at night. I pop this on my desk next to the other one and I fill out my shopping list, and I can take this to the shops with me. In this other section I have social media, so behind here I've got all the things I need to schedule out for my work social media. And then the last section, super cute. The last section is my review, my personal monthly review. So I review work and personal stuff in here, and I'm not going to show you just yet because I'm not quite sure what I've written down. But I'll just skip to just blank paper for you so you can see. But I just keep a running tally of the things that have happened that month that I want to remember. And then right at the back, this beautiful vellum, and then some paper that I got out of a Flow magazine, a couple of little sticky notes, and some little stickers. I forgot about these in the back here. Must remember those. That's it, and then the notepad in the back. The notepad here that came with the planner in the back here. So that's it. I'll open up to my weekly again because that's why we're here. Here's the weekly spread again, and it goes alongside my B6 weekly spread that I have here as well. So I've just filmed this video if you want to go take a look at it, and then this one for taking with me on the go. All right, that's it from me. Thanks again. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.